Welcome to Session 2 of our Journey to Bronze Ambassador program. I'm Mindy Baker, along with my partner, Donna Dernosik. We're Avon Leadership Development Coaches in the Northwest region, and we're so excited to share Session 2 of the Journey to Bronze Ambassador Bootcamp. As we start this session, we want to make sure you have something to take notes on, so feel free to pause the video and go grab a notepad. As well, you can stop and take screenshots along the way. We have some great things that we want to share with you. During today's session, we'll have some blab time sharing, talk about the 5x5 strategy, share chance encounters, talk about what no really means, share some great Avon tools, and discuss how the fortune really is in the follow-up.
Now it's brag time. Let's celebrate the good things going on in your business. In the last week, what have you achieved? Take a minute to jot it down or pause the video and share it with everyone on our Facebook group. Plus, you'll want to be sure to share on our upcoming collaboration call because we are really wanting to celebrate with you. I know many of you have had tremendous success since our last session. Remember, to continue your success, you have to continue growing. We talked about the importance of always adding to your list of contacts in session 1. The memory jogger is a great tool to help you, so keep it handy.
Absolutely. And as you know, in session 1, we cover the B in Avon's boss approach. B is all about your belief, and it's directly tied to outreach. When you begin your outreach, your belief takes action. So you've started your list of prospects, those prospective people that could be Avon customers and Avon recruits. In session 1, we challenge you to start contacting them by simply sharing your passion and your excitement for Avon's products and opportunity. This is what we call outreach, and it's a crucial part of your business. In this session, we'll take a deeper dive into outreach. During outreach, it's important to keep our eye on the prize. We're all working to become a bronze ambassador and beyond. As a reminder, there are 3 components that you must fulfill every single campaign in order to maintain your title, and it's all about team. So take a screenshot of this picture. That way you'll have a reminder of what it takes to become that bronze ambassador. And remember, you can earn a $500 bonus when you get there.
And don't forget, it doesn't stop at bronze ambassador. That's just the beginning. Every time you promote to a higher leadership title, you have an opportunity to earn promotional bonuses at every level. On top of that, when you mentor your downline members to earn their promotion bonuses and advance in title, you become eligible for a mentoring bonus, and it's a win-win. On top of all your bonuses, there is more money on the table with our great incentives, our Build Like a Boss scratch-off tickets, and double promotion bonuses for your new recruits.
That is a lot of money on the table. So you should have received your Plan Like a Boss sheet with this video. This sheet will help map the course to achieving your dreams and hitting those bonuses. This first section is all about your belief and setting your goals. As you work through, you'll see that the second section has an organized and simple system for outreach. Throughout this program, we've encouraged you to continue building your list of names, and now it's time to put that list into action. At Avon, we have a simple system called the 5x5. We contact 5 people a day, 5 days a week. That's 25 potential opportunities in just 1 week alone. Our most successful representatives make the 5x5 strategy a weekly habit, and they train their team to do the same. But it's not an extra action that you have to add to your already full plate. It's actually something that you add into what you do every day. You incorporate this into your daily activities. So let's think about where you went today. Did you stop and get gas and talk to someone? Did you go to the grocery store or pick up your children from daycare? When you connect with people while out and about, your list continues to grow, and it's so important to continue filling your funnel. You see, the average person knows over 250 people. Add social media to that and the people you meet while out on the go, and those numbers begin to skyrocket. When you start reaching out by using the 5x5 strategy, you'll have a simple and very organized way to run your business every single day.
And as you think about when and where you had your last chance encounter, where was it? What did you say to initiate the conversation? And what happened? Make a note of that so you don't forget. We want to hear all about it on our next group call. You can even share it on our Facebook group. Now think about some of the other places you might experience chance encounters. Maybe it's at a friend's birthday party, or shopping at a department store, or at the grocery store checkout. Businesses with waiting areas like the dentist or the doctor's office, and retirement homes. It's important to have an easy way of starting those conversations during those chance encounters. We have a couple of good options to connect with someone. One of the options is to find a common ground and ask an open-ended question to get her talking. Say you're in a long line at that grocery store. You might say to the person next to you, wow, this line is so long. Who has time for this? Once she responds in agreement, you can ask another open-ended question to get her talking, like, how would you rather be spending your time? The second option is to compliment someone. Remember to always be sincere when complimenting someone. You don't want to sound cheesy or make that person feel uncomfortable. An example would be if you see a woman who's dressed nicely for a job, you might say something like, wow, you look sharp. What do you do? After she responds, you can ask another open-ended question like, how do you like it? It is also good to catch compliments, especially about Avon products, so make sure you're always wearing Avon clothes, accessories, and makeup. So when someone compliments you, it gives you a reason to talk about Avon. Even if the compliment is not related to Avon, be prepared to ask open-ended questions to keep that conversation going and learn more about that person.
Absolutely. And in all conversations, whether they're with people you just met or people that you already know, it is important to ask those open-ended questions to get to know her needs and wants. We want to let her do the talking. It's important to be interested in her and not be the interesting one. By showing that interest, you'll find out what is important to her and be able to share how the Avon opportunity can make a difference and easily fit into her life. Check out the slide for some great open-ended questions. The words why, what, how, who, when, and tell me are some great words to start open-ended questions. I challenge you to think about some other open-ended questions and take a minute to jot them down. If you're struggling with coming up with those, I get it. It's not always an easy thing, but that's why it's good to develop a go-to list of simple questions just to get to know someone, have a conversation, and get to know their needs. We'll take a deeper dive into those questions on our group call, but try to have a list started so we can talk about them. Now we know that Avon can fit into everyone's life and can help them to reach their dreams and goals, but they may not even know that yet. So we need to be prepared for every outcome as we're having conversations that bridge to Avon. What if you hear a yes, a maybe, or a no, or if you have to overcome her obstacles?
So, what should you do if you hear a no? This is a great opportunity to get a referral. Maybe the person knows someone who might be interested in starting a business with Avon. Don't forget, the person could also be a potential customer. Another opportunity could be a fundraiser, asking her some questions that might lead to helping her conduct a fundraiser. Finally, stay connected. Be sure to connect with the person on social media. Now, what should you do if you hear obstacles or objections from that prospect? When you hear an obstacle or an objection, the first thing you should do is ask an open-ended question to learn more. Dig a little deeper to understand why it is an obstacle and what is driving it. Once you understand more, respond with additional stories of people with similar concerns or how the Avon opportunity could still be the right solution. If the objections are too strong, It is okay to move on, but stay connected because life happens. Something may happen in her life a week from now, a month from now, even a year from now, where she may change her mind about the Avon opportunity. Now, here's a fun one. What if you hear yes or maybe? If you hear yes, have a plan to get her started. Remember, first impressions make a real difference. She will be more likely to stick with you if you have an onboarding plan and clear steps for her to get started. But what if she's not sure and says maybe? What do you say when this happens? Think about the next steps you might recommend to further demonstrate your belief in the opportunity. You want to help her see the benefits even more clearly. Some examples might be connecting her with a member of your team that is very similar to her. Ask her to attend a team meeting or an event to meet the team and see how you work. But be sure to always be prepared. Have in your purse ready flyers, samples, brochures, and your business cards.
Absolutely. And with Avon, we do like to keep it simple. We believe that many times those tools that you just talked about can do the talking for you. So Avon's new tool, Avon Social, makes it easy to keep Avon in the forefront. You can use this tool to share Avon and pique someone's interest on social media. So be sure to connect with prospects while on the go. Friends or prospects, your friends and family, send personal notes and utilize Avon Social to keep them interested in Avon and to keep Avon in the forefront. Other great tools are just one click away on your smartphone. I like to use the free business card app called Inigo, and I even have a simple pre-populated text that represents my business card. It's kind of like a virtual business card, and I can easily send it from my phone. And don't forget, Avon has some amazing videos to help you reaffirm her belief in joining Avon. Remember, we like the tools to do the talking for us. In our Facebook groups, we'll share some links to Avon videos, commercials, and to representative stories. In the meantime, feel free to search the Avon Representative YouTube channel and connect with Facebook groups, uplines, and your coaches for more supports. And then speaking of supports, everyone loves a party. They love going to parties. They love being part of parties. So check with your coach, your upline, or local sister representatives to see if they're hosting an Avon party in the area. Those are great ways to engage your prospects. So on this slide, you'll see a simple 3-step system to contact your 5x5. You can use this process for contacting your friends or family or for contacting leads you generate while out and about. It's simple. We start with the approach. We greet them and use the words like, I thought of you, to pique their interest and make it personal. Really being sincere, like Donna said earlier, and tying in their need is definitely a key. And if they're saving money for vacation or needing money to send their kids to camp, this makes a great approach because you can make it personal to them. Next, we create that excitement by using tools, and we just talked about some of those tools. Videos, business cards, recruiting flyers, they do the talking for you. So you want to make sure and plug those in. And then finally, we want to close the deal. A great closing is to ask an open-ended question. An example might be, whether this is for you or not, please share your opinion with me. You see, this is a great way to get feedback and know where to go next with the conversation. What's the worst thing that can happen? Your tools can really do the talking for you.
Absolutely, Mindy. So what do the 3 steps look like in a conversation? In the last session, we shared some verbiage to use when reaching out to your list of prospects. When adding our tools to those conversations, you can personalize the conversation to your prospect. As you can see, you make it personal, and Avon's tools help you close the deal. So take a minute to screenshot this slide because you will use this. It will be a great reference for you to have and use it in the future. You probably heard it before, but it's so true. The fortune really is in the follow-up. Look at these statistics on the slide. 80% of sales are made on the 5th to the 12th contact. So make sure you're consistent in following up. And Mindy's going to give you some actions to growth.
Absolutely. And it is about ready, set, action. So what we want you to do is fill out page 1 of your Plan Like a Boss sheet, snap a picture of it, and send it to your coach or to your upline as your accountability buddy. Continue your 5x5 outreach, contact 5 a day, and follow up. It's a sure formula for success. Then use your tools. Launch Avon Social, learn it and use it. Connect with Avon tools like videos and virtual business cards to support your Avon conversations. Schedule, participate, or plug into an Avon opportunity party. Invite your contacts. Reach out to your coach or to your upline for support. And then last but not least, be ready to share all of your success on our next call and continue to share in our Facebook group. We want to celebrate, share, and grow with you. And then, of course, our challenge always is, who can you add to your team this week? Let's try to add at least one person. And when you're doing the 5x5, it's sure to help you get there. So I want to leave you with this. Never forget that there may be someone out there that needs you. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.